Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. I was just dead. I'm alive. I'm alive again. I'm finally alive again. Oh! Oh, man. Yo! What's going on? What's going on with my dead cats? Holy moly. Right now, Bitcoin's more dead than a dead cat. And right now, to be honest, guys, like we've been saying right now, man, we're hoping for the dead cat to wake up at any point this time, right? If the dead cat wants to wake up, I don't care if it's going to be a dead cat bounce or a dead cat dump. Just give me some type of dead cat. I know that sounds very, very weird, and like I honestly feel kind of awkward saying like give me a dead cat. That sounds like very serial killer-ish. It just doesn't sound right. But I will take anything, a pump or a dump at this point. Give it to me, man. Holy moly. Dead cat bounce. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? You have 9 freaking lives? Man, we don't want them to have 9 lives. We want 1 life, and that's our 2 lives, you know, and then we kind of go our way, man. What's going on, Skillful? Lift the spirits of the chat. Hey, man, I try to do my best. Listen, I kind of said this in the pregame lobby, guys. I mean, the crypto market is still super boring right now. But there are some good things coming up at the end of this week, right? We got CPI coming up that should give us a little bit of volatility. You know, it might just be one of these pump and dumps back down and really end up being a nothing burger. But at least hopefully give it some volatility towards the end of this week. As we kind of get closer to that CPI print, which last time gave us a pretty good amount of volatility. And I kind of said this earlier in the chat, man. It's like, here's the deal, guys. All right, crypto's boring right now, but I will tell you this. Fast forward 2 years from now, and you're going to wish that you could go back to these times, okay? You're going to wish that you could go back to these times and you could do things differently than you're probably doing right now, all right? I'm pretty confident in that. If you fast forward 2 years from now, you're going to be like, freaking shit, man. I wish I could go back to those times, and I wish I could change what I'm doing, even if you're you know, whatever you're doing, right? I bet in 2 years, you're going to wish you can come back to these times and enjoy these times all over again, right? It sucks right now. We don't realize that right now. But that's really the big part of it is the bear markets are grueling. They're long. They're tough. They're sideways. They're going to grind you out. But, you know, where does the big money come in? It's bear markets give you opportunity. And some people look at it as opportunity. And some people look at it as just absolute grueling price action, right? What's going on, Skillful? Good to see you, buddy. Rob, 2025, here we come. Let's freaking go, man. Whatever happens in the meantime, I mean, we're here and we'll have fun as long with it. Keith said, Walmart's always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. You know what I'm saying? We got some good water today, guys. Let me know if you guys like water, by the way. Let me know if you guys like water, man. Or, you know, whatever you like.
Jordan, I like freaking Mountain Dew. No one drinks water. Water has no flavor. It's not fun. It doesn't do anything. And, you know, quite frankly, water's shit, all right? Mountain Dew gives you everything you need. It gives you caffeine, sugar, depression, diabetes, literally everything you need. It gives you, all right? So drink more Mountain Dew, guys. It's great. It's great.
Now let's drop back over here. All right, so let's get some price action. Let's stop being weird as we have a kind of a long intro today because, you know, a long intro probably means it's going to be a short stream. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's jump back to the charts, guys. So here's the deal, man. We're looking here at the 1 hour chart. We sort of talked about this morning as a possibility of a pattern for Bitcoin. Am I a big fan of patterns? No. But when you're at a time like this, you really got to look for something to give you a little bit of a sense of direction on where we're kind of going. So in my opinion, I think we've seen this pattern before. And we talked about this a little bit this morning, right? Where we're getting these lower lows, right? 1 low, 2 lows, 3 lows, 4 lows. And if you just missed before the stream, Bitcoin just got a nice wick down to 19,028 and then got bought back up. It's now back up to 19,168. Not a huge pump up, but albeit none the beans. JJ, I got you. I saw Mike do it. I will get those back in there by tomorrow morning, okay? I promise. And if I don't, you can hold me to it, and you can say that I'm the worst boss that there is, all right? We got a deal? We got a deal? I think we got a deal. All right. But we did get that sort of lower low here. So here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. All right. Obviously, the stock markets came down a little bit today. S&P and the NASDAQ dropped about 1%. So not a massively bad day, but still a little bit bad. You know, what happens when you get bad days right at support? Well, people get pretty skittish. People get pretty shivering in their timbers, right? People do, you know, the most famous thing possible, which is
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Right? That's what typically happens when you get back down to support. So here comes Bitcoin back down to 19,000. Back where we bounced off over here, where we had a very similar pattern. We were making these lower lows, these lower highs in a falling, broadening wedge, right? Falling, broadening wedge. Still looking at this, all right? And I know you guys will say, Jordan, is that ascending triangle pattern that we were still looking at valid? Well, let's go take a look real quick. So this is like the last way you could draw this, right? So if this breaks tonight, and honestly, to give us any price action, I hope it does at this point, right? Please. Please, like, break it, man.
Yeah, break it. Freaking break it, man. Like, I'm so bored of this price action. You know, I'm in a massive short from up here at 20,500, and I'm just literally chilling. Like, can you just dump it? We know it's going to dump on the CPI. Just dump. Oh, this is so boring, man. I'm getting so fat in this bear market because I'm just patiently waiting for the last 4 months. Oh, man. Why do I love Chinese food so much? It's so salty. It's so salty. Right, Melissa? Right? Melissa, isn't Chinese food so salty? Yeah, Java. That's not the only thing that's salty, baby.
Let's get on that. But over here. So this is the last point where Bitcoin can still hold this support. All right? Where we got 1 wick down, 2 wick downs. Okay? And now we find ourselves right back here at that 0.618 Fibonacci, right? Right at that 618 Fibonacci at that 0.618, right freaking there. Right at support. So this is the last way that you could draw this upward sloping support line. If this breaks tonight, well, adios, my man. Adios. Adios, my man. Back down to the downside. Mario's not going to be very happy in there. He's going to be saying, like, he's going to be sitting there going, bruh, if that breaks to the downside there. But I think we all will at that point. But holy shit. So here's the deal, man. We're watching the support line very, very carefully. I guess one of the things I will say is your RSI is getting a little bit oversold. Not going to take that for like, oh my lord, we have to pump, because there's been times that we go significantly lower when it does get to this point, right? So just keep in mind it is getting there. So if it does drop down to this like 18.5, 18.4 level again, you know, it should get at least a temporary bounce from that level. But you know, right now we're sitting still. We're still sitting at support until it breaks. It's there, and we sort of sit here and wait. And you know, we still look at this as an upward sloping support line, right? Because you're back in the green box, the ultimate green box of support for Bitcoin, right? In this whole consolidation period, right? 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 3 bounces, 4 bounces, 5 bounces, 6 bounces. Now you're back down here again. Are you going to play the 7th bounce? Let's see. Excuse me, man. I'm burping up a storm over here, man. Woo! I'm burping up a storm over here, man. We're going to see a horse girl soon. Maybe you will see a horse girl in the next episode, you know? CamFam3 actually did a lot of work on it today. That could be out within the next couple days. So keep an eye on that, man. Keep an eye on that. Episode 3 is gonna be dope. It's gonna be the best video ever made on any crypto video that's ever been made. I promise you that. It's gonna be insane. If you thought episode 2 was good, just wait. If you guys like memes, it's good. So I mean, here's the way I'm still looking at the market until it breaks another way. I'm still going to look at it as higher low, higher low, higher low, okay? And high, 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 okay? So I'm still going to look at it like that. It is what it is. And we will be patient in this range, right? We'll be patient in this range. And the only way I start getting a little bit skittish is if Bitcoin comes back down and it starts closing some dailies below 18.4, man. That's really, I think the one thing we got to keep an eye on here. But right now it's patience and what I'll continue to say, man, is a big move, a massive move, right? A move bigger than Jimmy's stick.
Strap up. We're going to the moon. Jordan, what stick are you talking about? I got multiple big sticks. Are you talking about my plunger? Oh, well, yeah, it's getting ready to strap up and go to the moon because we're getting tight. We're getting real tight in this price action right now. Strap up, baby. Strap up. Right, guys? We have to get a move soon. I'm losing a little bit of patience. George, I'm losing patience. You told me we're going to go up. George.
He's gonna start going nuts again. He always goes nuts. What's new? Let's see. Sticking at that unrealized gains I missed out on with the tip bot being out of commish. Oh yeah, you know what? You don't have to blame me. You can blame. Listen, I don't want to call people names, but you can blame the guy that literally went nuts. Okay, like it is what it is, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Clint, I'll get that fixed by tomorrow, man. Just for you, man, and JJ. Okay, but BTC. Guys, something's got to give, right? And this is what we've been sort of paying attention to here is you got volume falling off a cliff. You see volume right here? So ever since the end of September, we've seen volume on the daily time frame just fall off a freaking cliff like a bazooka shot out of a cannon here. Boop! Volume falling off. And when volume is falling off, we also are getting tight, like we've been saying, on multiple different things, right? We have this downward sloping trend line since June, okay? 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, if we can count, right? I think I counted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got horizontal support, horizontal support, horizontal support, horizontal support, horizontal support coming across. Something's got to give on price action. Either we got to smack this to the upside or we got to dump. Right? And that's probably when you see that volume come into the market. We got our BBWP. And no, not the BBW, okay? Well, some of you guys probably got a BBW. It is what it is. But the BBWP indicator on the chart is also low, okay? Which means that the Bollinger Bands are tight. Something's got to give here within a short period of time. Something has got to give. And we're all going insane right now, right? I think we're all looking at the market like this. We're all looking at the market like this, man. I mean, at this point, you got Carl the Moon making a video every other week, man. What's going on, guys? It's Carl, and welcome back into the moon. Guys, today I have a massive chart to show you right now. Bitcoin just painted a red candle. That's all the tea I have for you guys today. If you want to trade just like me, follow my, go join my Bybit link down below. Use my link, get $4,100 bonus down below. You can short the market just like me. Bitcoin having a red candle today. That is the best analysis you'll find on YouTube. Other than that, guys, go follow my personal channel over there at Carl Runefet, where you guys can see my life. I don't care about crypto right now. That's why I'm not posting any videos. And that's all I got for you guys. See ya.
And I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin has fallen out from this falling wedge, and I have made a 100x on my long position over here on Bybit. You guys should go use my Bybit link. Links down in the description. Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link.
We know you like Bybit. Thank you, Bob. Love when Bob comes in. Love when Bob comes in and comes in with a bang hammer. With a bang. Boom, bitch. Boom, bitch. But no, listen, like I guess Carl's kind of right. I mean, saying we got a 3-day is probably the way to go. Right? But it's not just, oh, come on, man. Come on, TradingView. Thank you. It's not just the daily, right? The 3-day is tight, man. The 3-day is tight. Volume is falling off a cliff here. Right off the cliff of the bang hammer back down to the downside. But we're getting tight. Like, and guys, I get it, right? I'm just as bored as you, right? And I'm probably more bored as you because I have to sit up here and talk about crypto for like 4 hours a day. Okay? So trust me, I am just as bored as you. The good thing is I think there is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Clint said, I agree something has to give. And honestly, what upside catalyst do you see? What upside catalyst do you see? Well, I guess, Clint, my only upside catalyst, and I think upside catalyst is sort of an, I guess, oxymoron. Do you need an upside catalyst? I would argue you don't. I would argue you don't. A lot of people say you do. I would argue you don't. As long as we don't get some huge bad news. I would argue if the CPI came in better than expected, that could give Bitcoin a little bit of a short-term rally. Other than that, I mean, as far as a huge bullish catalyst, I don't think there's really much that could happen here, right? I mean, the jobs report is already shitty. We already know we're going to get a 75 basis point rate hike in November. I think that's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. And besides that, I don't think there's really too much, right? Other than like completely speculating and being like the third biggest channel in. I don't even know. Guys, today, I have a new source that tells me that the XRP case will be settled by next week. I have a brand new source that the XRP case will be settled, guys. Okay? So I just want to tell you that the XRP case will be settled by next week. My source is completely legit. And to be quite frank, if you don't believe me, well, you'll see. You'll see. And you'll regret that you don't believe my source. Okay? Other than that, that could be the catalyst why Bitcoin goes up here if we see that XRP case be settled within the next week. Okay? So strap up. I do think that's a possibility. And yeah, that's really it, guys. Now, other than that, I'll see you later, guys. Peace. Let's see. AJB, what's going on, man? AJB said, Jordan, I can't invest till January. Recovering from a tornado. Why am I saying a tornado? A tornado. I'm recovering from a tornado. Why am I saying it like that? And I'm scared that I'll miss. Good prices for life-changing gains. Do I have time? Oh, I think you have plenty of time, man. Listen, right now, even if I think we're going to go up in the short term, I don't think that's going to be short term. I don't see us going like massively up anytime soon. So by massively up, I don't see like above 28K or anything like that anytime soon. So I think you got time. I think you got plenty of time, man. So obviously, the number one rule when it comes to investing is only invest what you can afford to lose, right? So wait till you have extra money and then start to invest. But I think you got plenty of time, man. Listen, like if we're going based off previous cycles, right? I mean, if you invest before the halving, you should still be good, and that's a year and a half away. Will you get the exact bottom? Maybe not, but I think you got plenty of time, man. I think you got plenty of time, bro. Don't be rushing in. I would say that. Can you look at Chili's? It's dumping to hell. I think everything's bumped. I saw Chili's dump like 10%, which is pretty nuts. So Bitcoin is holding here for the time being. Let's see if it ends up holding. I'm gonna respect it and still say it ends up holding for now. Obviously, there's invalidation to everything, right? There's always a way that could be wrong. If we break this, then we'll kind of reconvene and come back. But yeah, man, I think right now it's a lot what we've been saying, right? This is really the chart I'm watching right here, and until one of these breaks, I think we're sort of in a I would even draw it more like this, but until one of these really breaks like this, I think we're sort of just in a limbo, right? The good thing is the peak of this is October, end of October, right? So this is sort of the limbo we're in, and we're in this tightening, sort of descending triangle, right? Which I would say look at this with caution, because what I will say is, not going to say it's guaranteed to dump. It is very similar to what we saw in 2018, right? Which was obviously something like this, where it was just a continuous descending triangle until you really got to the end and something had to give, right? Like, look at how tight you got, man. Look at how tight you got. Something had to give, and it obviously gave to the downside, right? Doesn't mean it has to give to the downside, but that one gave to the downside. So if you're getting bored, I would look at this market right here, and I think this should get you ready for, whether it's going to break to the upside or downside, who freaking knows. But this should get you ready for, what to expect. And it's sort of the same thing down here in 2019, right? Is we have these higher low structures, and it ends up breaking to the upside. When you go sideways for this long, you're going to expect a move, and it's going to be a violent move, right? It's going to be a violent move. So right now we're waiting, right? And I think we can talk about everything and have a lot of fun, but I think a lot of what we're watching for is going to come up on Friday, which is that CPI, right? And listen, I want to be bullish. I want to say we're going to go up. But if that CPI comes in worse than expected, it's going to be like last time. Where I remember last time we were bullish, CPI came in bad, and we pooped. We pooped to the ground. Okay, so yeah, that's the cook and cranny of where we are right now. Unfortunately, like even Crypto is bored. You never seen that guy bored. Where is he? Where's MM? MM, you in here, bro? MM. No, not you, Mike. Mike. Listen, you idiots. You heard Jordan. There's no volume on Bitcoin right now. Okay? The price could go up or down, but let me tell you, there's nothing bullish anywhere in the world right now. We are bearish in every sense of the word. Okay? And on top of that, I have a massive headache. Listen to you idiots in the chat be bullish. All right? We're going to go down. There is no volume on Bitcoin. Don't listen to George. He forwarded Shiba at the top. All right? We going to go down. There's nothing bullish. Literally nothing. All right. Now I'm going to give it to MM. Bringing back into Crypto. I'm sorry, guys. I saw you guys. You had to deal with that. The best community in crypto does not have to deal with a guy like that. He is very, very bearish. But we know we are not very, very bearish. But guys, I am so bored of crypto right now. I haven't even looked at the charts in 3 days. I am so bored of crypto right now. And of course, I'm not throwing any shoes. And I am just hanging out on the beach, right? So yeah, that's what I'm currently doing right now. I am still in my massive long position from the 1800s on Bitcoin, and I will add to that position if we do go lower, but I am still bullish right now. I am just very, very bored. Very, very bored right now. Me and Da Vinci are just drinking a few margaritas on the beach here because we are very, very bored, man. Yeah, Da Vinci, what do you think about the charts, man? Oh, you're bearish? Oh, Da Vinci, okay. Yeah, guys, Da Vinci is bearish right now, so I've never seen that before. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. As always, Crypto. Bye-bye. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, man. All right, so let's jump back in. What else do we got to look at, guys? You know, and just to kind of touch on what we've been talking about is, for me, man, it's you know, we can talk about this chart and that chart and this chart and that chart. If you're a long-term hodler, to me, I mean, the big level watch at 21.5, anywhere below 21,500 or even the 200 moving average is a fantastic long-term buy. This green box right here is the golden accumulation zone for me, and that's where I'm going to continue to DCA. As long as we're in this green box until the next halving, I'm going to continue to just DCA. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We move on to the next one, and we sort of wait it out. But this is the box that I'm just going to continue to DCA. If you believe in crypto, if you believe in the cycles, which have played out every single time, okay, it's almost like pre-program what you go to right now. Either you think the bottom's in or it's not, okay? The bottom should be either where we are now or down to 10K, somewhere in that region, right? And based off history, you accumulate in this range for the next year, you know, just about a year. You should be golden, man. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I think, you know, sometimes we try to complicate this, but for me, it's really DCAing in on the way down. And as we come back up after the halving, we start DCAing out on the way up. All right, let's keep it simple, man. Let's not make this super confusing, right? I mean, this goes to my long-term hodlers out there. Sometimes we try to confuse ourselves and make this in such a difficult game. But in reality, it seems Bitcoin always does the same thing. over and 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 over. Guys are like, Jordan, shut the hell up. But it seems like it does the same thing over and over again, man. Here's where we are in the bear market. Here's where we were in the 2 previous bear markets. Oh, look, we're at the exact same point where if you overlay the 2018 bear market to now, guess what, folks? We're at the exact same point that we were in 2018. Holy moly. And if we fall like we were in 2018, okay, we'll be looking at that move down to about, 11.5K. So what, man? Let's friggin' do it. Give it to me, boy. Give me some price action, man. Give it to me, boy. But, yeah, it seems to just do the same thing over and over again. It does, right? I mean, we want to sugarcoat everything, but holy moly, look at the 3 past bear markets, man. They literally do the same thing. Am I just? They do. So I'm just gonna play it the same way until it doesn't work, man. If we go off the rails and we start to do something like a little bit different than we usually do, okay. But until that happens, I'm just gonna trust that you're gonna be looking somewhat relative to this, and this actually looks like what I would expect. Where the rest of this year might be a little iffy, right? You might have your ups and your downs for the rest of this year, and then Q1 2023, maybe Q1 2023 is the big one where it's like, it's like, are they going to keep hiking rates into 2023 or not, right? And I think that's the big question. We don't know yet. We'll obviously find out, but I'm just continue to follow this, man. That was a sad trader face. The sad trader face. Let's see. What's another 50% among friends? I mean, listen, you can. All right, Siri. I know the way you're thinking right now. What's another 50% among friends? But you got to understand this, my man. All right? The way I look at it is, the way I compare. All right, say if you're at 19K right now and you're convinced it's going to 10K. Okay? To me, that's like buying Bitcoin at 6K in the last bear market. And I bet all of you wish you can go back and buy Bitcoin at 6K. No? That's the way I look at it, man. And to be fair, when Bitcoin was at 3K in 2019, everyone and their mother was calling for lower. No one was bullish at 3K, man. No, not anyone. Everyone and their mother was bearish, because that's how it always is when you hit a bottom. Everyone and their mother is always bearish. So, I remember everyone was calling for 1K. And that's why I'm not going to try to absolutely time the absolute freaking bottom and go all in at one point, right? I think that's dumb. Man. Let's see. Chain link to $8 to $8. You can do that, man. Chain link to $8. I mean, right now it's what, 7 something? Give me chain link to $8, man. 14.5. I'll take 14.5 too. Hell. What's another 4K down among friends here, Let's see. Clint, you're the absolute man, dude. Interactive, so everything would be okay, ladies and guys and ladies. Yeah, I generally agree. But you know how it is during these times. I mean, we've been through this for a whole year by now, right? Holy moly, man. We've been going through this for a whole year. Getting my last little water in the cup here. All right, anything else really to touch on here? I know altcoins went nuts down today. ETH is flirting with breaking that trend line. So this is the last point where ETH can try to hold, right? This point right here, where we got 1 hit, we got 2 hits, and we possibly got 3 hits. We want ETH to hold that. ETH to hold that. We don't want that support to be a Cheeto, man. Okay? If that support's going to be a Cheeto, we want that support to be a hard-ass Taki, man. We want that thing to not be able to split in half. We want that thing to be a Cheeto, bro. All right? Or not be a Cheeto, I should say. Okay? So that for all my anto-Cheeto guys out there, let's hope this is not a Cheeto support. But no, we want to hold that. We definitely want to hold that, man, right here. That's a cheese puff. Wait, let's pretend it's a Cheeto. All right? I like cheese puffs too. What's stronger, a Cheeto or a cheese puff? A cheese puff is bigger, but the Cheeto is harder. You never know, bro, you know? So we want to hold this level. Once again, it's sort of the same thing for ETH, right? I'm going to go to, say, the 8-hour chart real quick and see what kind of looking at. It's really the 8-hour, the 6-hour. There's bullish div on the 6-hour. There's bullish div on the 8-hour. Right, there's bullish div on the 12-hour. Not yet on the 12-hour, but really anywhere below the 8-hour, there's bullish divergence, right? So we're at support. Once again, if it breaks, we're coming back down to this green box, which has held, countless times here for Ethereum. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and coming down for the 7th time, just like BTC. If that does break, but until it does, I'm gonna respect the support, which we got to close in 27 minutes, and we're poking our little head through there, man. You see that little head? You see that little head? You see that little head? You see it? It's smaller than Mouse Guy's head.
Jordan, there's no way that support's gonna hold. It's gonna dump. We're going straight down to support. There's no way. Look at that little head poking through. It's almost as cute as my head.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Mouse Guy. Pah! There we go. We smacked them away hot and heavy, man. That's what we did. Cheese puff versus Cheeto. Let's do a cheese poll. What is best? Let's do a cheese poll. Let's do Cheeto. Let's do cheese puff. Let's do cheese it. And let's do cheese. Shit, man. What's another cheese? Guys, give me a 4th cheese thing. Cheese. Guys, give me a 4th cheese. I need something else that's cheese, man. Quick. Goldfish. Yep, we got cheese it. Goldfish. Great, man. All right, guys. What is the best? What is the best? Goldfish. That was great. Cheeto, cheese puff, cheese it, or goldfish. All the cheesiness. Hot Cheetos. Let me know in the poll, man. Oh, I can see the poll. I already agree with the poll. Oh, no, now I don't. Guys, don't stop changing your answers. Vote for my thing, okay? Not mac and cheese. You can't put mac and cheese in there. It's not even close to the same. How could you put mac and cheese in there, man? Goldfish isn't cheese? Yes, it is. Goldfish is almost the same thing as a Cheez-It. What's a cheese puff? It's almost like a Cheeto, but it's bigger. It's more puffy, right? Cheese puff. Cheetos. This can't be close. Clint, don't tell me you like Cheetos, man. That's probably the last thing on this list I would choose. Yeah. Those type of goldfish, real talk. You know what it is. Anyone who has anything but Cheetos is a psychopath. No, man. Not even close. Let's see what BTC is doing right now. BTC chilling at 19,165. Futures on the stock market are coming up a little bit. Up about 0.23%, which is good to see going into tomorrow. Once again, the S&P is at that 786 retracement. It's the same as BTC, right? Where we just want to see the support hold, right? We've been down to it once, twice. We've got a little deviation. We're trying to bounce off it again. This level here is trying to hold like a freaking sock on potatoes. And why is this level so important? Well, let's go to the weekly time frame real quick. Why is this level so important? Well, guys, we're sitting right smack dab on that 200-week moving average on the S&P, where we looked at it in the past and said, okay, whenever that 200-week moving average is broken for the S&P since the 2000s, all right, since 2000, it's gone to have a massive move to the downside, okay? And this has been the turning point a lot of times for that S&P, right? March of 2020, we broke the 200-week moving average. We went significantly lower, right? We held it here in 2018. We went higher. We held it right here in 2016. We went higher. We held it here in 2011. We went higher. But then we broke it back in 2008. We went significantly lower. And obviously, we held it here in 2004. And obviously, we broke it here in 2001, which we went significantly lower, right? So this is a very, very, very critical point for the S&P, where you're really tugging at strings for a bounce here, man. You are, right? And you do have some bullish divergence, right? I mean, obviously technicals are technicals, but I say indicators are indicators, but lower lows, higher lows on the RSI, on the weekly. You're hoping this gives you a nice little move to the upside here, right? And buys you a little bit of time, because that hasn't been a good thing in history when this is actually broke to the downside. So we shall see. We shall see what happens with the good old S&P going for the rest of this week. But obviously a red day today, and we're hoping for a green day going into tomorrow, man. Psycho Pearl said there's no volume. There hasn't been any volume, Psycho Pearl. Holy moly, man. Clint said, wife bought some cheese last night. The criminal kids ate the entire block as we slept. Little bastards. Clint, how many kids you got, man? All right, let's do the poll. Let's see the poll. Bro! Actually, no, it's not that bad. What is the best? We got 205 votes. 35% say Cheetos. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Nope.
23% say Cheez-Its. You guys are geniuses. Cheez-Its for the win. Cheez-Its coming. Now they're third. Cheez-Its, man. Cheez-Its are the number one on this. Okay? Number one on here is Cheez-Its. Don't come out here with the Cheetos. Jeez, man. 36% like Cheetos? To me, it goes Cheez-It, Goldfish, Cheese Puff, Cheeto. That's my order, man. Clint has 8 kids and 3 wives. Oh, I know he sees Melissa every now and then. Hey, Clint. You with your wife? Clint, who are you talking to right now? You're supposed to be talking to me. One of these times I'm going to get Clint in trouble. But Cheez-Its are... Oh, come on, man. I'm a FOMO Cheez-It. Cheez-Its are the best, man. DXY. Let's see what DXY is doing today, man. Let's just jump through our normal setup here. DXY 113.17. It continues up like a rocket out of the spaceship here. Just continues up. All right, bottom dweller is salivating over this right now. Look at the DXY. People think the bottom is in. Oh, man. I'm so happy to have all my stable coins ready to go for 10K. It's coming, guys. 10K is coming. Oh, man. It's so beautiful down here at 10K. Anyone else down here with me? Let me know in the chat if you're down here with me. It's kind of lonely down here. I wish I could go in the chat and celebrate, but we're going to 10K, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of lonely, guys. Yeah. All right. It's getting a little weird. But yeah, so DXY continues up. Let's see where this ends up going into the rest of this week. But at this point, I mean, you're looking at a retest of the highs. I mean, it looks likely at this point. So we'll see where this ends up. I mean, once again, the real hopium here, right? I know you guys like some hopium sometimes. The real hopium here is, as this comes up for a second retest, is this trend line to hold, right? I guess this is the real big hopium for all you hopium guys out there, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, and we hold on that 1, and we get that second retest up here, right? Which has been, top in 2008, top in 2016, and top in 2022, right? So let's see, right? We're sitting right there like a sack of hot potatoes, right? Yes, I just picked my nose. Ignore me. But, and no, I didn't find a booger. Okay? Not like Vitalik, you know? Vitalik goes deep in there. Deep in there, man. But we'll see him pick a booger in a second. But we're hoping that holds in the DXY, man. If it doesn't, hallelujah. Hallelujah. There we go. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening to my song, man. There we go. There we go. But here, let's see Vitalik pick his nose real quick. Why not, man? Finger Horsinu. Clint said that trend line will be moving up in a few weeks. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. There we go. Oh, he's putting it on the wall. There it is. Boom. Vitalik right in the kisser. Boom, right in the kisser. All right, what else we got? All right. This is the thing that everyone's looking at, right? And this is always the argument that I see. The VIX. And I would say I kind of agree. And I actually would love if the stock market just freaking got, this might sound kind of evil. It might sound slightly evil, but if you look at when we've had these sort of drawn out bear markets, they've ended with the VIX, which is the volatility on the S&P, spiking up, right? This was 2020. This was, where is it? 2008, right? And obviously back here was the early 2000s crash. But basically, and there's many times too, like this was 2018. When you get that big spike up, that usually marks the bottom on the S&P. This might sound a little bit bearish, okay? But would I be hating on the S&P getting a massive move to the downside, seeing this volatility start to come back up, get a big spike up, just freaking dump it, man, and then get this to spike back up, which is mark the bottom for many different bear markets, okay? Especially the big ones like 2020, 2018, right? 2008 and 2002 or 2001, 2002. So let's see. Listen, the bull in me doesn't want that, but the impatient me is let's just freaking dump this shit and get it over with, okay? And then we can go back into our good fun days, all right? But well, let's see. Right? Let's see. It's still got some way to go if it wants to do that. But could we be looking at that in the next couple of weeks? Maybe, man. I mean, we've sort of said be prepared for any scenario, and we're still kind of waiting on that, man. We're still kind of waiting on that. Let's see. Ukraine news looking scary lately. Yeah. We'll see. To me, it's always looked scary, you know? It's always looked scary, dude. The dump is over. The dump's coming. Hey, bring it on, man. At this point, dude, I'm so sick of being at 19K. I'm so sick of looking at 19K. 19K. Every day I wake up, it's like the freaking meme, man. God, man. Can't wait for Cam Fam episode 3. I don't even call it Cam Fam episode 3. It's not even what it's called. But yeah, every day I wake up on my phone, I go, what's the price today for Bitcoin? 19.4? Come on, man.
Bruh.
All right, and then later on in the day, I check the phone again. All right, time to stream. What's the price? 19.4? Okay, let's check again. All right, we wake up the next day. Time for the morning stream. Maybe we got some price action to check. I just woke up, checking the phone. Maybe we got some price action now. What's the price? 19.5? That's been the life lately, man. Icy Acorn said, oh my God, Icy Acorns. Thank you, Icy Acorns, for coming in with the meme of the night, man. Icy Acorns coming in with the meme of the night. Here is Icy Acorns. Here he is, man. Icy Acorns. Thank you so much, man. Here he comes.
Wow. Who Who actually believes that BS that you can actually get rich from crypto? Who actually believes that BS? So BS, man. You can't get rich from that. It's not like crypto has been the best performing asset for the past 10 years. It's not like Bitcoin did a 20x in 2020. It's not like Ethereum did a 50x in 2021. It's not like Cardano did a 100x in 2021. You can't get rich from crypto. What an idiot. You guys are a bunch of idiots even following this, man. Shit, man. You can't make money from crypto. I bought the top and I'm just salty.
Thank you. Thank you for coming in, man. Thank you, man. Your math is just phenomenal, man. You couldn't have said it better, man. Thank you for coming in here, man. Listen. Man, it is what it is. Rahul said Bitcoin dominance pumping. Look at it. Bitcoin dominance is pumping. I'm sure it is. I mean, all coins have gotten wrecked. Look at Chili's, man. Look at Chili's. Chili's down 12%. Look at that. Look at Chili's, man. Woo! Chili's. Dump it. Juicy said $1 worth of Shiba in 2020, you would have like 20K. Yeah, man. I mean, that's cheap. I mean, you could have really. I mean, to be honest, you could have invested in pretty much any altcoin in 2020, and you would have made a shitload of money. It wasn't hard. So there's Chili's, down 12% on the day. Chili's getting smashed like a hot rocket down to the downside here. It is at support. Will it hold? Well, let's see. I mean, it does look like just a nice little juicy M formation here, which we don't like M formations. So Chili's wants to hold this green box. If Chile doesn't hold that green box, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Where'd the sad violin go? People didn't like the sad violin. The reason why I got rid of the sad violin is because we had a vote. People did not like the sad violin music. People voted for a different song. So, unfortunately, I can bring back the sad violin. Guys, you want the sad violin song back? Let me know. Let me know. I'll definitely bring it back, man. I personally like the sad violin. You guys are the ones who didn't like it. I would bring that back and be all down to be freaking playing that all day long, man. But you guys know me. I'm just a pleb in here. 13.5. Yeah, I mean, you look down. I mean, there is. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at this and say, look at this big move up. If this breaks this M formation, would I be surprised if this thing gets a move back down to this range here? Absolutely not, man. You pretty much went straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up. So if this breaks the M formation right here, I won't be surprised if this comes to 13.3 or 13 to 13.5, somewhere in this region, which seems like a pretty big drop, but it is a pretty big drop. Listen, that's Chili's. I mean, every all is pretty much coming down. A lot of them actually breaking sports. Let's look at ADA real quick. ADA. Look at ADA, man. For all you ADA lovers out there, ADA just smashing that to the downside, man. There goes ADA. But here's the deal, man. Who fortune favors the bold here, right? And I know what most people will do here. And see, this is where it gets fun, and this is where you gotta weigh your risk versus reward, right? Because obviously, what are most people gonna do right here? Okay, you're gonna look at this and say, okay, ADA's at support. ADA is at a point where it bounced off a wick once, off a wick twice, and it's now sitting at that same point again. So this comes the point where you got to weigh your own risk versus reward here, okay? You got to weigh this. Is this a point where you long ADA on a swing trade, or you buy ADA for a swing trade? Or is this a point where you just say, screw it, I think it's going to dump straight through. It's going to come down to, I think the next level is looking at like 33 for ADA. This is where you got to weigh it on yourself, right? Because what do most do, right?
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Buy here, sell here, sell here, sell here. That's what most people do. Could it work? Could ADA just blast through this? Sure. It could. It could, right? And then the know-it-alls will come in and say, "Oh, it's gonna do it, bro." you know what they say in the chat, right? But to be fair, that's what they said right here too, and it's what they probably said when it was moving down right here too. So let's see what happens. I mean, you got to weigh this on yourself, man. Like, is this a point where you add, or is this a point where you're not? There's many like AVAX back at its support. It had one little support lower, but AVAX back at that point where it's kind of just sitting at the lows here, man, right? Sitting back at the lows. And is AVAX going to come back and take these juicy wicks back down here? Back down in this region, 13, 14 bucks. Could be a juicy place to add some AVAX there. If Bitcoin does want to drop, right? Could be a juicy place to add. There's a bunch. I mean, DOT, pretty sure it's back down to the lows. There's DOT coming back down to our red box. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 3 bounces, and it's just kind of chilling in this box, right? Same thing as Bitcoin, just hovering at the lows. Obviously, if that breaks, we're looking for 550 or so on DOT, which is basically just previous consolidation looking left. So that is really DOT, and you can go down the list. NIR's tanking. NIR's coming back down to support. So pretty much everything coming back right back to supports. This is the time, man. Can we get some volatility? Please, man. Can we get some freaking volatility? Holy moly, guys. Even Horse Guy wants volatility, and he goes nuts. Whoa. Look at all the volatility. This looks like a good time to sell my portfolio. Yes, it does. The crypto market looked like it is dying. I read a Reddit report that said the crypto market was dying today. That's what I read. This is a good point to sell. What do? I sell support and I buy resistance. That's what I do. So I'm going to sell now, okay? I'll let you know how it goes, guys. All right? See ya. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's do some of that. Boom. Let's do that. OG said, why would you want volatility if it's just going to dump? Why would I want volatility if it's just going to dump? Well, if it's going to dump, I'd rather just do it now rather than just doing this painful sideways for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and then it happening, If I'm going to be honest. Let's see. Jimmy G, let's go walk to the tunnel after the wind yesterday. Jimmy G? Give it to me, man. Give it to me, man. Pats are 2 and 3. I'm happy with the Pats being 2 or 3 where we're at. Right? We've lost some good teams. We lost to the Dolphins. We lost to the Ravens. And we lost to frick, man. What was the other team we lost to? Shit. Who else did we lose to, man? No. No, we beat the Steelers. Who else did we lose to, man? I forget. But I'm happy I'm happy in 2 and 3, man. Especially what we got a win with Zappy. The Zap, man. Let's go, bro. And listen, we got a tough schedule coming up though. The Jets. Oh yeah, the Jets. No, the Jets. The stupid Jets. Yeah, Pats kill the Lions 29-0 with the third string rookie quarterback. The Lions freaking suck, bro. 29-0. And they lost to a third string rookie quarterback, 29-0. Holy moly, man. Boop. Back to the downside. Oh yeah, the Packers, man. The Packers. Which, I mean, all those games were close. The Ravens game was close, the Packers game was close, and the Dolphins game was close, right? And our 2 wins have been pretty good wins. Are we talking zoo? Ethereum Classic got wrecked. I mean, ETH Classic is usually one of the more volatile ones. Like when the market's good, it usually does very good. When its market's bad, it usually does very bad. Let's see ETH Classic. ETH Classic got wrecked. Let's see how much it went down. It went down at one point. It went down 15%. Right now it's down 10. So there it goes, man. And it looks like it's breaking that trend line. 1, 2, and smacking that trend line that was holding a support and is now coming back down. But what we say, last time we talked about this, we pointed out these vector candles that still haven't been taken down here. So is ETH Classic coming all the way back down to this 13-cent mark? Looks like it. Looks like it at this point. Obviously, it can change very quick depending on what Bitcoin wants to do. Bitcoin right now, 19,132 on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. The fear and greed. Let's see. Drew, why are you so late, buddy? You missed all the juicy action, man. We talked about so much today. We talked about so much juicy price action right now. Crypto faces long from 19.4 because he longs support and shorts resistance. Like, you know, it is what it is. Listen, 19.4 to me, I mean, listen, that wasn't a bad entry at the time. That's the way it works sometimes, man. Everyone thinks that all traders get every single trade correct. You just play that. You play the percentages, man. Daily close. Let's see. The daily close. We got 1 minute to the daily close. We're teetering. We're teetering on that support, man. Looks like we're actually going to close on it, though. You missed all the nudity? Yeah, Melissa was out here going, where's Drew, boy? Drew. I know you got a girl, but you like these milkshakes? It's more juicy than Bitcoin's been lately. Bitcoin's boring. Come watch me, guys, on my OnlyFans. It's called Melissa Tutu. All right, let's get out of here. 19,130. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Savvy is short from 2020. Savvy is short from 2020. Savvy is short from 2020. But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Bears are right, bulls are right. 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 But based off history, it's been better to be a bull. You know? For sure. All right, we got the daily close, guys. It looks like Bitcoin closed right at that support, right at 19,130. So not too shabby whatsoever for little Bitcoin here. Now we kind of see what we're looking at here. Bitcoin is below that really last support line that we wanted to hold for Bitcoin here, at least on the 4-hour time frame. And if you go to some of these shorter term time frames, longer term time frames, 6-hour, 8-hour, you know, you did close below. So let's see what we got cooking here on the new day, man. Let's see what we got cooking. ADA, yeah, we looked at ADA earlier. ADA is below support, but I think there's actually a few that are still below support. Actually, no, I think it's only ADA. I think that's only ADA. I know SHIB got dumped pretty hard too. SHIB's sitting right in the green box here, which it's bounced from once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, or at least trying to do a 7th time. So there we are, man. I mean, listen, right now, guys, everything's at support, right? Support. A lot of you guys will say, support. All right? You guys will come on here and say, ho, ho, ho. I know what Jordan wants for Christmas. He wants support to hold. Ho, ho, ho. That's what you guys will be saying to me. But everything is that technical support. Okay? So it's a matter of, is this going to be on the 7th retest of all these supports, is this going to be the one that smacks? Or is this going to be the one that doesn't smack? All I know is a lot of it's going to depend on this S&P and is it going to hold the 200-week moving average? Yeah, we're awfully close to it, man. We're awfully close. And whenever we've broken that, it has been ugly for the S&P based off history, right? And we're sitting right on top of it like Santa Claus on June after I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah. So we want to hold that 200-week moving average, man. Cadena at support. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure pretty much everything's at support here. At least a local support. Yeah, Cadena is also at support. Yeah. 1, 2. It's this green box, man. The green box. It's the sacred green box. Where if that sacred green box doesn't hold on Cadena, man. We looking down here to the east. Down here to 85 cents or so. Wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me at all. So that's a lot of we've been gone sideways for so long and we forget, what downside moves can look like. But it is what it is. Let's see Bitcoin. 1981 for BTC. Woo! Woohoo! Price action.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Dump it. Price action, man. Let's go. Java, you awake? You awake? Wait, we're finally dumping? Wow! We're finally dumping, guys! Get pumped! Get hyped in the chat! Come on! We're finally dumping below support! It's time! It's time to get pumped! Come on! Come on! Everyone say it with me! I am bearish! We're all bearish! Say it with me, guys! I am bearish! We're all bearish! One more time! I am bearish! We're all bearish! I think that's so funny. George is going to be so mad at me. He's going to be so mad. Excuse me? Do not say that against my cult. The bullish cult. Let's go back at them. Say it with me, guys. I am bullish. We're all bullish. And say, I am George. We're all George. Say it with me in the chat. I am George. We're all George. Come on. Come on, cult. Oh, man. 1973. 1973. I'm bearish, that's it. He just goes, I'm bearish, that's it. Oh, man. We're going to go down? We're going to go down to Goblin Town. All right, here comes ETH. We're finally getting some price action, bro. Thank you. Thank the Lord Almighty here. The Lord Almighty. Getting some price action. Lord. I feel like it's been I mean, to be fair, I mean, we're all getting excited over this. But to be fair, when you really look at it, I mean, yes, we're breaking this little upward sloping support line, but we're really just still in doop and doop. We're still in the inevitable little cookie. See the cookie? We're still in the cookie, man. Until we break the cookie, there's not too much to get excited about. Getting some fiat ready. Let's go. Let's get the fiat ready, man. Get the stables. Get the fiat. Get everything in between in here. Let's go. Let's go. Give it to me. Suka. Hodl till death. Till death. Hodl till death. That's the only thing you should say till death. Know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. Me like cookies? Me like cookies. All right, let's go. All right, Bitcoin is breaking support. So let's see what we got. I mean, this was the last support we're looking at to the upside. We're still above that 0.618 fib. If that breaks, I mean, we're looking at 18.6 is the 786 retracement. So 18 little 6 is the next point we're waiting for here, man. All right, we got initial support on the 0.5, initial support on the 0.618. Now, will we find support at the 786 if we get down there? Let's find out on the juicy charts today, man. There's probably some alts that are coming down pretty hot and heavy. Let's see. Yeah, Chili's coming down still. AVAX. ADA's just smacking through support. Rip to ADA, man. There it is. ADA. You know what we need today? We need the McDonald's hat. Where is it? Here it is. Boom. Here come all the bears. 7K bottom, I told you. Bro, we're still at 19K, man. Relax. Relax. Here come all the bears, man. 7K, I told you. Those are my favorite people, man. Near. Yeah, Near's coming down. Near's right back down to support. Or support. Right back down to support. 308. Yeah, we're right back down there for Near. Let's see if that holds. I mean, if that doesn't hold for Near, I'm just looking at like just logical levels looking left. I'd be just looking at this previous high here. Somewhere around like 240. Right there. If that does break. Right? Everyone's saying, look at VeChain. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, everything's dumping. It's a field day out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a field day, man. Ave, look at Ave. How many guys get like this? Look at Ave. Look at this. Look at this. And I'm like going out like a madman. Like I'm looking at the charts like horse guy. I gotta look at everything. Hold on. Let me get it over here. Let me get this over here. Okay, I will look at Ave. Hold on. Hold on, I will look at Ave for you. Ave is dumping. Okay, let's look. Oh, Ave is dumping. Oh, you said Doge is dumping? Oh, yes. Yes, guys, Doge is dumping too. What else we got? SHIB. Oh, yeah, SHIB is breaking out. Oh, no. Oh, no. AVAX. AVAX. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, AVAX is dumping too. Oh. Oh, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. All right, let's see. 1936 for BT Sizzle. Let's see what we got going on. Where George and Jordan on the same page. I don't know what that means, man. Horse guy chilling. Horse guy's always chilling. No, horse guy never chills, man. If you didn't watch the Cam Fam video, you know that horse guy never chills. Okay? He's always going nuts. So as always, guys, if you didn't watch the Cam Fam episode 2 when horse guy FOMOs, you need to go watch that, okay? I'm gonna post the channel in the chat, by the way. Here's the channel in the chat. If you didn't watch it, it's worth the watch, in my opinion. Worth the watch. There's a channel in the chat. It's literally horse guy FOMOing in. It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece up in here, right? That's what we do. So I just posted it in the chat. Go check it out. Let's get that up to almost 1K views in the first day, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. Go leave a like. Go leave a comment on the video. It helps out. But no, 19,033. We're chilling right here, man. Frank Fractal said perfect diamond pattern. Perfect diamond. Doesn't look like it, man. We'll see where we close on the hourly, though. Obviously, this looking a little dumpy. But to be fair, this one did too. But I want to see where this closes, right? I know it's looking super dumpy right now. Let's see. I don't like to overreact to candles like this because I know sometimes they can just wick back up. But this one, it's the fact that we broke out on the 4 hour in this 4 hour trend line that looks slightly, I guess, a little shady in the short term. You know, a masterpiece. Here we go, 18,985. At this point, are we looking for the 786 at 18.6? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Am I still got McDonald's hat on? No. Let me take this hat off. This hat is itchy, man. Lord. It's because I eat so many Cheetos, dude. Just kidding. I don't eat any Cheetos. Let me take this off. Take this off. Why does everyone say Handleton? I say Handleton too. It doesn't look like telephone. That's why. Hold on. Let me find it in the chat again. I can't find Handleton. I'm gonna say Handleton from now on because it's because it looks like Handleton, man. It's not just me. See, it's not just me. Fleas? Fleas. What's ETH going down to? I mean, right now ETH is at an important level, man. I mean, this whole green box is the big support. It's really the main level to hold for ETH is obviously all these previous highs over here, which came in right about the same level, right about right there at about 1238. Obviously, if we break 1238, are we cooking to come back down to 1K? We'll see, right? We'll see. As always, like we always do, guys, I'm not going to get overly bearish at support. You've been here before. And that's kind of the deal. So the emotions, you throw the emotions away, okay? You don't get overly bearish until you actually see these levels break. When you see them break, that's when you can get super, super bearish. Okay, but until then, I mean, Bitcoin's just doing what it's done. Like, I mean, how many times has Bitcoin done this? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and now the 7th time. You know, I mean, it's really not doing anything different than it's done in the past month, right? So, I know right now, like, holy shit, look at the price action, bro. But, you know, like I always say, I'm not going to get too bearish at support. If it does break, that's when we'll start talking. Well, not when we'll start talking. We talk about lower levels, but that's when we'll start looking a little shizer, man. Is if 8? All right. Here's what we'll say for BTC on the daily. Bitcoin's only had one daily close below 18,781, so we're currently at 18,971. Okay, so we're about $200 above all these previous daily close levels, which to me is really the main support at like 18.8 on the daily. We also got one deviation below, but I want to see Bitcoin hold 18.8. We start coming below 18.8, you know, it's looking definitely a little shady here in the short term, and that's when we get the fiat ready. That's when we get the stable coins ready, and that's when we start doing our thing, you know. So we start doing our thing, man. Everyone's been waiting for this. Again, I feel like we said that like 2 weeks ago. And then it didn't play out. But everyone's waiting for lower prices. So if we get those lower prices, make sure you're ready, man. And at the same point, if we don't, well, get ready for more crab action because we haven't gone anywhere yet. We're going up. We're going down. We're going up. We're going down. We're going up. We're going down. Would I be surprised if we come up again? Absolutely not. Because that's what Bitcoin's done every single freaking time in this range. Just go up, down, up, down, up, down. Like a swiggly woo, wiggly woo, wiggly woo. And ends up just staying in this just sideways consolidation pattern. That's it. Let's see. See you at 19K. I'm sick of 19K. And I think I said this earlier. 19K is like the epiphany of. It was like the old 40K. No, it was the old 30K back last summer. Was the old 30K. All right. Now Bitcoin's probably going to end up chilling right here. Just bought more Sol and Near. Crab. The crab action is great. You know how I can tell no one really trusts this dump? Because Bitcoin's coming down a little bit right now, and you don't really have people swarming to the stream. Usually when Bitcoin's dumping, you do. You know why it is? Because people aren't getting fooled at this. I think people are getting smarter, right? People are getting a lot smarter here, not getting fooled about these pumps and dumps in this range. I think a lot of people are just waiting to see, okay, are we going to break 18.4? Are we going to break 24? Anything in here doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of, are you going to break this first, or are you going to break this first? Until then, you just go and tell us. I just think more people are smart. I think way more people are smart. Let's see. Ian said, preparing for a big move up. Let's see. Look at the chat, man. Look at the chat. And we'll see what happens. But as we always like to say, I know everyone's getting super bearish in the chat right now. Would I be surprised if 2 days from now Bitcoin's back up here? No. And then everyone's going to be bullish again. And then it's going to be back down here. Everyone's bearish. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. We've been through this like 8 times. It's hilarious. We're bearish. We're bullish. We're bearish. We're bullish. We're bearish. Would I be surprised if we do it again? We're bullish. It's like a ping pong game at this point. It's like a ping pong game. I just watched it. Nice, Lewis. It's more entertaining than this right now, I will say. Like, yes, Bitcoin's coming down a little bit, but it's in the most methodical and slow and just poopy way possible. Just absolutely poopy. You know? Nice hat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How are the futures charts looking? Futures charts they're pretty much flat. Down 0.04. They were coming up, now they're coming down a little bit. They're still at that relative support we want to hold. But I mean, for the most part, just pretty much going sideways. Up, down, up, down. Kind of like BTC, right? But yeah, it's pretty much flat. We'll see where they open tomorrow. I don't like to take too much into stock where they are now. Because that could all change. Like this morning, that all changed, right? literally this morning, guys. The futures were red, and then they became green right before the open, and then the stock markets closed red. So it was really just a bipolar day overall for that. Let me tell you, man. The slow death. Yeah, we're holding the 618 Fibonacci right now, guys. But no way, my luck, Bitcoin will just sit right here. I'll get off, and then it'll dump. That's always my luck, you know. It's just that I'm not gonna get. The reason why I'm not like, oh my god, or getting super excited for this price action, because I don't trust this price action, man. I've seen this before where it just dumps and then it comes right back up. So. Or it pumps and it comes right back down. Yeah, I'm fooled. I'm fooled just like everyone else to think that this is just going to remain sideways forever. Supa said, times like this, I want to watch Sir Jordan stream. Nice, Supa. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Anything else? What's Algo doing? Yeah, I mean, a lot of alts are at key levels now. Where if you were looking for bounces, these are where they should bounce. All right, Doge looks at a key level. Gala's back at support. All right, look at Gala. Gala's back at support. So, I mean, if you were looking to add or you still think the market's going up, this would be the point to do it. Obviously, a lot of you guys are bearish. You guys do what you want to do. Sol right at support. ETH right at support. DOT right at, I mean, you could argue it's actually right at support right there. So I mean, they're all at key critical areas that you want to see hold. It's just a matter of will they, you know? Jordan, do a 12-hour stream? A 12-hour stream? If Bitcoin had a massive capitulation, like a massive capitulation like March of 2020, that would be intense. When that happens next, if it ever happens again, right? Which obviously it will at some point. I hope I'm on live because those are the most brutal ones, man. March of 2020 was brutal, man. What do you guys think? You guys think we're going to have like a March of 2020 capitulation event at some point within the next 6 months? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Even if it's a quick wick, right? We know March of 2020 went down and back up pretty freaking quickly. You guys think we're going to have one of those? Let me know. Those are slightly terrifying, but also they get you to want to press that buy button real freaking quick, man. Right? They want to get you to press that buy button real freaking quick. And listen, like we always like to say, Bitcoin is getting ready for a big move on the daily chart with by the end of this month, something's got to give. Based on previous bear markets, there is, you know, that always that possibility that right where we're at now, that's when 2019 or 2018 had that last capitulation down. You know, it's literally this week. So it should be interesting. I hope so, said Abir. Link. It's all rip. Check out Link. And to be fair, I mean, the greedy me would not mind having one of those giant freaking capitulations. I know I know a lot of people like, Jordan, how could you say that to me? How could you say that to me, man? That's my portfolio, bro. That's my portfolio. Right? And a lot of you guys will come in and sort of say, Jordan, do not say that about my portfolio. We're never going to go down, bro. I never want to hear you say we're going to go down again. Do never say you want the price to go down. There's a lot of us with our life savings in crypto, all right? We're only going to go up. I say that in the most selfish way possible. Okay? In the most selfish way possible. Let's see. Mike, how's that October going? Bro, it's October. People crack me up, man. Mike, it's October 10th. All right? Where did October open? Let's see where October opened. Let's see. October opened at, let's see, October 1st at 19.4. And Bitcoin's at 19. Relax, man. You got the bears jerking off to a 2% move since the start of October. It's October 10th. Pump the brakes. All right, man? Oh, Lord. Lord. Dumptober. Amber Heard kind of the month. It's the Amber Heard kind of the month. We gonna go clam. We gonna go clam. All right, here comes BTC. Come on, BTC. Do something, man. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, boy. I'm a bull, but that's why... Please, VeChain. I'm just reading the chat, man. I love reading the chat in times like this. We gonna go poor. Hey, bro. I've been here since forever. I feel the sentiment is switching, and if we go lower, it won't be much lower. Too many buyers at 18K. I like looking at sentiment, but to be fair, the sentiment's been bad for a long time, you know? The sentiment has been horrible for a long time, all right? I mean, you've had top, crypto channels calling for lower that usually you would counter trade. And they've been bearish for a long time, and they've gone lower. So to be fair, I get the whole sentiment play, and I like the sentiment play. And I like sentiment play for shorter term moves, but for bigger macro moves, the sentiment's been horrible for a long time, right? How much can you really take into account the sentiment at this point, you know? Because listen, how long have people been bearish? People have been bearish forever, right? Literally forever. Let's see. BTC dropping loads. It's dropping loads. Oh, man. For real? Where's Whoreface? I think we need to... You heard from BitBoy earlier, man. You want to hear him from again? The biggest channel in the interwebs. Guys, we are officially on bottom watch right now. Okay? We are on bottom watch, and my sources have told me that we are going to have a massive event that's going to actually push the crypto market up within the next week. Okay? I told you guys, my sources have told me that XRP will pump up within the next week, and that will be the massive event that will push up the crypto market here within the next week, guys, all right? So be prepared for it. We are on bottom watch here for crypto, guys, all right? On bottom freaking watch, and all my predictions have been so correct throughout the history of crypto, and, you know, I am so high IQ when it comes to crypto, and as you guys know, you guys are all super low IQ. Okay, so listen to me. My sources are correct, and we will go back to the upside. Don't get me wrong, guys. We will go back to the upside. What's going on, guys? It's Mike. I got all the sources. All the sources. Yeah, I'm the guy. I got the sources, man. Yeah, I got the sources. I live right down the street from him, and you know he said, you know, if he gives me $5, I'll give him some fake sources. But yeah, that's all I got. Oh, man. Let's see. Raiders touchdown. Touchdown, Raiders. Let's see. We see 30K before anything below 15K. Hey, Ian, I'm sticking to my guns here, buddy. So I would generally agree. 30K, it's a little bit high for me. But this little move down today isn't really going to faze me, man. We've seen this so many different times, man. Rover. Crypto and tech guy said, Jordan, unban me from Discord. Yeah, crypto and tech guy. I'll try my best, man. So many people got freaking banned, man. What is your? It's not an easy way to do this. What is your username? Because I'll have to look it up and do it manually, man. Because we had a rogue come in and decide to just absolutely, you know, be a freaking mongoose. But it's besides the point. This is just another Monday. He said, get banned, boy. Get banned, boy.
But it's Octopus October. Gotta go up 8x.
It's Octopus October. Gotta go up 8x. Octopus October. Matic is doing fine still. Yeah, Matic was holding up pretty well today. Considering. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming down hot and heavy. ADA obviously broke support. Right now it's, you know, it's wicking down. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got cooking, man. I want to see what we look up in the morning, man, because we've seen this a million different times where we wick down and everyone gets super bearish, and all of a sudden the next day we're popping back up and everyone's bullish again. Woohoo, we're going to the upside. How many times have we seen this, man? I'm not going to get fooled by this. I'm not going to get fooled, man. Obviously, we know a big move is coming at some point, and I will. What will convince me that it's going to be a real move is out of this freaking triangle we're in. Until then, I'm considering every move is a fake freaking move, man. Or a short-term move, you know? Or a short-term move. Could you get a move down to 18.4-ish? Yeah. Could you get a move up to 19.8-ish? Yeah. But anywhere in that region is kind of a nothing burger and kind of irrelevant until we either break up or break down here, you know? And we'll be waiting for it here. We'll be waiting for it and having patience, having some kumosa. Some kumosa. Ah, do it with me, guys. Breathe on 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. All right. Are we good? Are we good? Can we breathe? Can we breathe a little bit? Can we do a little happy clappy?
Happy and clapping. Vitalik is impressed. Vitalik clapping, 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 clapping.
Vitalik, clappy, 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 clappy. Thank you, Vitalik. Vitalik's always coming in with the good vibes, man. You cannot hate on Vitalik. Okay? He's the best. He's the best, man. Thank you for hopium as I panic sell. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. All right, guys. I'm gonna. It looks like Bitcoin's trying to bounce back up a little bit. It's really just bouncing up and down here. I mean, it's not really doing too much as of now. It looks like it's actually trying to bounce back above or back into this green box here. So, you know, was it a quick wick down before it comes back up and everyone gets bullish again? I don't know. Or is it gonna just capitulate finally, where everyone wants to get that cheap BTC? We'll find out. Based off history, what we've seen. You know, somewhere in this range, Bitcoin gets a bounce and everyone flips bullish again. Rinse and repeat, right? I'm still holding on to my relative thoughts as the market will bounce. Just going to have some patience, right? Just going to have some patience. Anyways, and I'm not saying long term. People get this confused. I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to the moon. I know Crypto's Arnas loves to troll me and say, oh, Jordan said we're going to the moon. Still sticking to my guns as a short-term move to the upside once we get out of this stupid range. But we gotta get out of this range first. This range is freaking annoying, man. It's freaking annoying, all right? Holy moly, man. Get out of this stupid thing. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a stream. I'll catch you guys later. Do anything you want to do. Don't panic, say crypto. Most of all, don't panic, say crypto. And don't be afraid to take profits on the bear market rallies until proven otherwise. Oh, and if you want to watch the crypto fam video, watch Horse Guy, FOMO in, and a bunch of cool crypto memes. Here's the link in the chat again, man. Go watch it. If you haven't already, get over there. And if you guys need the Discord link, hold on. I know some of you guys said you need the Discord link. Let me get you guys the Discord link too. And I'll put that in the chat for you. Here we go. So Discord link is also in the chat. Boom. Boom. There's the Discord link. And I think that's everything you guys will need. I still got to get the Discord, like the piggy and the tip bot and all that stuff back in there. I will get those back in there by tomorrow morning, okay? That's my goal. By tomorrow morning, I'll get those back in there, all right? So catch you all later. Don't do anything you want to do. Don't pay us like crypto. Most of all, don't pay us like crypto. And we already said this, but that's okay. We'll do it again, man. We'll do it again. Adios, guys. Peace.